Hey guys, it's Nikki. I'm back. Time for another little tutorial or how-to. You guys spoke and you would like to know more about CoSchedule. CoSchedule is a scheduling program, as the name would imply. It's a plugin that we use in WordPress. You'll see it at the bottom of the post. It's essentially how you can schedule a whole bunch of social posts in advance before your post is even live. It's super easy. Go ahead and give it a whirl. Obviously, I'm just about to walk through it for you, but give it a try. If you are a writer who doesn't have publishing access, who your posts go to pending, we're going to see your post anyway. We're going to look at that. So go ahead and give it a try. If anything's off, obviously, we will adjust. So let's get screen sharing. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Share. Okay, so I went ahead and already signed in, and this is what your dashboard should look like. And I already have my post in here. As you can see, it covers Star Wars fake. Fun fact, literally 5 minutes ago, just finished our Star Wars hangout. So anyway, here we are. So let's say your post is ready to go. You have everything filled out, title, your images are in there. You have, oh, look at little Hayden Christensen. So cute. Anyway, you have your images in there. Your featured image is uploaded, selected. You have your SEO stuff ready. You have your excerpt ready. You are good to go. So first off, on our blog, when your post is scheduled to publish, it will usually automatically tweet and post what is under there. So it's essentially a custom message. It usually just grabs what the title of your post is, and it's right here. So you can see that it's right here in this publish side. It's going to publish on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to change what that initial post says, you just hit Edit Details, and you can change it here. My super awesome CoSchedule tutorial using Star Wars, yay! Okay, first off, I'm gonna warn you, do not tag anything with like an @ or tag like a specific page, because this needs to be able to be universal. It needs to be able to look good on Twitter, it needs to be able to look on Facebook, etc., etc. If you have seen these kind of things on Facebook and there's an @ it just looks dumb. You know, it doesn't work. It's just needless. So make that very general for that post. Or you can just turn it off. All you would have to do is uncheck all of these. And then you can make your initial post using CoSchedule. So let us go down to CoSchedule. So here it is all the way under the post. Obviously, it's called CoSchedule. I'm signed in. You can see my face, and you can sign in and make a account for yourself. I can't talk. I've been talking about Star Wars all evening. Anyway, okay, so you can see this. It's pretty simple. It gives you essentially a timeline here. So same day as publish. I'm going to hit the plus sign. It's going to pop down and give me an option. Okay, so select the social profile. You need to do multiples of each. I'm going to talk about that. So let's do a Twitter, for example, first. All right, go away. So you can see that it automatically will populate the title and the permalink for you. So if you want to change what is said here, you can just get rid of the title. So my first tweet, I want to talk about, I love, and I know that CoSchedule has a Twitter handle, so I'm going to tag them. I love CoSchedule and Star Wars. Didn't you love hashtag the force awakens. Okay, so as you can see down here, it gives you a preview. How exactly your Twitter is going to look. It gives you a character count, and it shows what your bit.ly will look like. You need to have this permalink code here so that it will know to populate the link for you. So if you have enough extra characters left over, you can make this an image post. So all you have to do, this is a link post, just simple text, image post. This is what it's going to look like, and you can choose the image. So for those initial posts, we usually like to use the header. So like this one looks great. You can just cycle through your images, and it's going to show you what it looks like. Oh, how cute. Okay, so let's stick with that one. And then you go down here and you go, I'm going to post this the same day as the post. And since I'm having WordPress send out the initial post, I'm going to do this between 2 and 3 hours later. So you can change that. If you want to do it at a certain time, you can do, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever. Or you can choose a specific time. So say you have a post going up and there's something special about it that it needs to go up at, 9:32. Type that in there. And here you go. This is what it looks like. And you just hit add message. It's going to pop up just a little preview of your message. So I forgot to do it, but say I hadn't done this already. I like to go ahead and copy my language from my post so that when I make my next message, because I want to also make posts on our various accounts. So I have my Twitter done. I'm going to do our Facebook. This is Facebook. This is Tumblr. And this is Google+. So the great thing about this is you can do multiples. So I know that Google+, Facebook, and Tumblr are going to look relatively the same, and I don't have character limitations. So that's my secret trick for you guys, is that do your Twitter posts separate and then do your Google+, Tumblr, and Facebook the same. Here's one thing to note, though. Google+ and Tumblr sometimes are very persnickety about us pushing multiple messages on the same post. So only do one Google+ and one Tumblr post per blog post. Also, we just don't want a Tumblr with like 40 tweets, or not 40, not tweets, 40 posts about your article. So it just doesn't make sense. So only do this, all three of these at one time, Google+ and Tumblr at one time. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead because I want it to kind of sound similar to my other posts. I'm going to paste that. Here's the thing, I'm going to take out the @ symbols. But I'm going to leave the Force Awakens hashtag because those are searchable within especially Facebook. So once again, go to your image and you can choose what it's going to look like. So we want that one. So usually do them at the same time. Choose that. Add message. Okay. We have our first few messages. I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm going to make it something new. We need something new. So I'm going to do a new tweet. And this is a awesome post about Star Wars by, obviously make your tweets interesting, but oops. Here's the thing, we want you guys to get some shine too. Obviously, you will notice that when we are doing the posts we're doing the social scheduling for your posts, that we mention you. Please mention yourself. Now, you don't have to do it everyone if you don't want to. You don't have to do it at all if you don't want to. But please feel free to mention yourself as a writer of a post or a quote from you or whatever it is about the post. go ahead and include yourself. So again, I'm going to choose what my image looks like, copy that just so I have it. Same day. I'm going to make this one later. So it starts, going farther into the day. Add the message. Now, here's the thing. You only need to do a Facebook message now. Don't do a Google Plus and a Tumblr. You've already done your one for your post. So, there it is. And go ahead and take out those @ signs. And you can change this up, feel free. Oh, Lord. Sometimes, it's helpful to get people to interact. So ask them questions. With stuff like Facebook, you aren't really limited by characters. Obviously, don't, write a novel in there, but don't feel like you can only do 140. Feel free to, get in there and really write something that's going to resonate with people. You can go backwards, you can go forward, you can add a whole new image. Say you want something specific, that's where you, let's use this one. I want this image, and it's uploading. So you can choose between what's in your post. You can upload your own. Clearly I chose wrong because it's such a huge file. Oh, the magic of Chrismica. Now, on certain platforms, this will preview or show up as a GIF. Other ones, it will just freeze it. So be careful when you use these. This is a later in the day post, 5 hours, right? 3, 5. And then feel free to do another one for 7 or 8 hours later. Sometimes you just need to do the title again. So, you know what? Maybe you want to spice this up. You can also add characters around this. So my title says, check it out. See? And then you can see right there in our preview again that it shows that title and bit.ly. So we're going to schedule that for 8 hours later. Get those West Coasters something to read at night. And now here's the thing. You want to do a follow-up day after publish. We usually do something, go away. Why is that like that? Oh, okay. We usually do something like an in case you missed it. And then we just choose day after post in the morning or evening, depending on when you posted. So go ahead and add that. And that's just Twitter and Facebook. Don't feel like you need to do, please don't do Google Plus and Tumblr. Okay, and then you could do even like a week after, you could do another like, hey, don't forget, maybe you haven't read this, or in case you missed it again. Or say you are scheduling a post that is talking about something that's coming up. So don't forget to, you have something coming up the next week, you have a hangout, you're doing something like that. Go away. You can change all of this. So like custom date, month, week, days. So custom date, you know that your post needs to be pushed again the day that Game of Thrones comes back. So choose your specific date, choose your time, do it, right at 7 a.m., whatever you want. Add your message. And there, see, you can see all of your posts in a timeline. And the cool thing is for us as your editors, we have a master view of this and we can see every single post, every single tweet. It's super helpful. So that's all you need to do. You can do this after your post goes live. I would suggest doing it before just so everything's done and you don't have to worry about it. But if you need to go back and edit things, it's super easy. Say this, something's wrong here, or you need to delete it, hit the X. If you need to edit it, hit the pencil and it just pops open your tweet, which you can edit. You can change the time, change whatever, save it. So then send off your post to be reviewed, submit for review, and that's pretty much it. I just need to find your window again, and I can talk to you. Where did you go? There you are. And we're back. Okay, so that's it. That's CoSchedule. Super easy. Let us know if you have any questions. Get in there and feel free to mess around, try stuff out. If you have questions, let us know. And if you have a request for our next how-to or tutorial, let us know again. All right, see you later. Bye, guys.